Hi everyone, I'm Alex. I'm a life and success coach at Self-Empowered Hearts. Thank you so much for joining me here. Today I want to talk to you on how to overcome fear. I think this is something that comes up in everyone's life, if it's in your life or for your business, and it's something that can stop us from moving forward, and it's something that once we can address it, then we can move forward into doing what we want to achieve. So first of all, why is it that we have fear in our life? So it's when we have that moment when we're facing something that is different, that we're not sure about, and so then our bodies alert us of, oh, this is different, this is something that we're not sure of, so it goes into fear. And sometimes that can be that we feel safe of where we are in our comfort zone, but not wanting to stretch ourselves because we're unsure of what could be the outcome of going towards something that we want to achieve, but we're not sure of how to go towards it. So we can stay, and it's like a muscle where we can stretch it, and when we stretch that muscle, that's when we can feel that we can make that step towards hope rather than the fear. And it is a temporary feeling if you want it to be. So the first tip of how to overcome fear is to be aware of our thoughts. So we can choose to go towards the fear, or we can go towards the hope. And obviously our bodies are very comfortable going towards the fear, because that is obviously what has served us when we were, and it still does, but when we were like caveman and women, it alert us on our new environment, our new territory that we were unsure of, and new situations. And so that can come up in today a bit more often, especially when it's something new and different in our lives. So we are so if you are aware of that fear, and just question yourself, is this a belief that I'm saying to myself? Is it an event that I just feel stuck in? Is it that I'm unsure of what the next step is? So the best thing is to be aware and address it, and just to be aware of where it's coming from. And then the next step is just to take action, and that can be a small action, and it's something just to move you slightly forward, out, and stretch in that comfort zone. Because when we stretch that comfort zone, we know then we're safe and it's okay. And that could just be you calling up a friend. You can speak to them about what it is that you're wanting to do and achieve. Maybe that is that you can do something together, working towards that. If that is, for example, you wanting to get healthier, and you work together in telling each other what you're eating, or you go running together, or it could be a work project that you're working on, and you can have someone else that's holding you accountable for it, and you working together, keeping each other accountable for the next steps. And it doesn't matter how small it is, it's just making sure that you're moving that forward to where you are staying in that fear. And that's the key, is just to make that small action, because when we make that small action, that small action becomes comfortable, and then we go on to the next action, and then that gets a bit more comfortable, and then before we know it, we realise that we're ahead of ourselves to how we were stuck in that place. Another technique is to quieten the mind, and this is something I feel is so beneficial for everyone to use, because the thing is that we can get so caught up with our life and our businesses, and we don't take any time out for ourselves. But when we do that, that's when the magic happens, because we are taking time out and realizing that what we are needing to achieve and do sometimes is that we can get inspiration and ideas in that moment. So what I do is I just take a few deep breaths in and out. So we can do this now. So just take a deep breath in and out, and then just imagine your feet grounding like a tree to the bottom of the floor. If you're outside, brilliant, because nature's amazing of doing that, because you feel even more grounded. But if you're indoors, that's fine. And just imagine that these your feet, there's branches coming out from your feet, and you're just grounding yourself, because that's one other thing is that sometimes we can get consumed in our heads, and the next step is to go towards our heart. So just put your head towards your heart and just imagine that there's this pink light coming from it, and you'll just notice all the mind chatter that's happening in your head, just it will slowly melt away and disappear. And just go towards your heart and just imagine this pink light spreading all the way around your body, going through your arms and going through into your head, and then going down into your body, and it's beautiful. So this pink light is the love light, and it's stunning, and it may seem a bit woo-woo to you, but it is absolutely amazing, because when you're in that light of in love, that's when the fear disappears, because fear can't stay where there is love and hope. And so when we sit in that place of feeling hopeful and love in ourselves, that's when we can get ideas, inspiration, and things to move us forward into that step. So just take a breather and just relax in that space. And it could be that you are writing, afterwards you write ideas of what you need to do to make that step. You could be that you're writing down on your to-do list of what actions you need to do. It could just be writing in your personal journal and just getting off your chest what it is that it is fearful, and then working towards making those steps forward. So work whatever feels best for you, and I really look forward to hearing what you do is to overcome your fear, and what actions you did and that works best for you, because I think this is really, really, really helpful for everyone, so that they are stepping into what they feel is fulfilling them, if it is, you know, in life or a life purpose, because, you know, we all face it, and it's not something that disappears. It's just that we end up moving forward into another stage in our lives, and stretch our comfort zones, that we move forward and we're constantly doing it. So it would be lovely to hear what you do to move you forward, and that we can share this so that other people can benefit from it. And I'd love for you to check out www.selfempoweredhearts.com, and you can get some more information in my free ebook, and that helps you gain clarity. So just check there the information I have in my ebook, and I look forward to speaking to you again. Bye bye for now from Australia. Bye bye.